We love Craig. Oh God, Gearg. Alrighty, so we got those up and going. Let's go ahead and get the music started.
Weird.
By the way, Rush, you may have to edit the volume for Fredboat, our little music player friend here. You can right-click on him, and there's a little wheel bar. You can change the audio settings so it's not too loud. If it's a problem.
Gotcha.
Right, so we are going to start. Oh, did that one go? Oh, okay, well. Wait, why did that disappear? What the heck? What happened to Subtotem?
It's not fully empty, but you just have to dump it or drink the rest of it. All right, bye. Love you. Be careful. Have a good night. Yeah.
I don't know how to get the fuck up here.
Mhm. The spoon in it's a little weird, but
I promoted you to leader, so we can just do your quest.
yeah.
All right, so
Bye.
I don't even know how to get up here, bro.
Careful.
here we go. All right, so can
Fredboat!
somebody give me a countdown, please?
3, 2, 1.
No, a count.
4.
Oh,
All right.
oh.
You want me to do it now?
Here, let me get the. Here we go. Copy that. All right, I am ready for the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift off.
All right. Welcome to Delta Green, the B Tapes. I am your host and handler this evening, Agent Xerox. We are playing the eponymous Delta Green. The shotgun scenario, Burner, Session 2. Our scene opens in a garage on September the 5th, Friday, 1997. We're in a person's personal garage. There's a vehicle being worked on. And out from under it, a man slides out. He wipes his face, gets up, as a phone begins to ring. Gunfighter, why don't you describe what this man looks like as he approaches the phone on the wall?
Well, you can tell he's a grizzled man. He stands about 5'11", tacked with muscle, with a mild belly, beer belly. He's bald, covered in scars from surgeries and battle damage on his face, abdomen, chest, and arms. He wears a shoulder-slung nickel-plated .357 Magnum. and an olive-colored mechanic jumpsuit with spots visibly showing where patches once was, like the patches have been ripped off. His sleeves roll up, exposing massive arms and sleeve tats and branding scars of places he's been and wars he's fought, and of kill counts branded up the insides of his arms.
Right.
Military-style jungle boots that are worn yet seem polished to a gloss finish just on the tips of the boots where his toes are. Bright hazel eyes with a squint and the look of anger and experience. He only has one eyebrow, other eyebrow missing, and the burn scar replaces it. Has all his teeth white, but with a nicotine stain in one spot from being a heavy smoker of cigarettes and weed.
Thank you, gunfighter.
You're welcome.
You approach the phone and pick it up.
Hello?
Rush, my friend. It's Salim.
Salim.
Your friend Salim, an owner of a local business, Salim's Middle Eastern cuisine. It's about
Salim.
Good
Good food.
It's about 30 minutes away at a little strip mall here in Illinois called Pleasant Glades. My friend, I must have left my light on this morning when I pulled in. I can't get my car to start. We're about to close here at 8. Could you come down and give me a jump, please?
Well, all right, Salim. Just because you hook me up with those free meals now and then, I'll do it for you.
Certainly. My pleasure, my friend. Thank you. I'll see you when we get off.
All right. Give me a few minutes. I'll be there.
Well, not that big of a rush. It's only 7. But in an hour, we'll be getting out after closing out.
All right, Salim. If that's how you want it. I could leave it on charge and it'd be charged all the way up for you by the time you get out. But if that's how you want it, Salim.
Yes,
I can make it happen.
I'll have a meal for you ready when you get here.
Sounds good. Would it be my favorite?
Oh, absolutely, my friend. With the tzatziki sauce.
Extra Euro meat, please.
Absolutely.
Don't forget the extra Euro meat.
Absolutely, my friend. Thank you.
And the feta cheese.
Yes. All of the feta cheese.
All right, Salim. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
He hangs up the phone. It's still about 7 o'clock. And you've been working on a personal project of yours here in your garage.
Yes, my baby. The beast. The vehicle. It's small yet lifted. Shows power in small package.
I like it.
Tis the German Volkswagen Beetle. And he has big tires, big lift, and as much armor as I can pack on her.
All right. Well, you go back to your project and get yourself a little more progress before it's time for you to leave. Our scene returns,
In his rusty bolt thing.
and our scene returns to where we last left off.
Think I'm gonna head out. See what's going on out here. What's all that noise?
The time is 8:22 of September, a Friday, 1987. And the employees of the various stores of Pleasant Glades, Cherbourg, and Verdant Fort are fighting for their lives. Just moments before, Velma made a run from Salim's Middle Eastern Cuisine's front door, trying to make a run for the front entrance of Gatehouse Storage in an attempt to distract the Avatar, to give the rest of them a chance to make it. Creature roared and unleashed a whirlwind of glassy, fractal spikes. They struck Velma, and she fell to the ground. At that moment, Agent Emily peeked out the front of Salim's cuisine and fired off several shots. They missed. What?
I was gonna say that I was gonna attack more times, I think, than last time.
Alright, so you are getting ready to unleash another volley of shots at the Avatar.
Trying to distract it from
Velma's trying to get to her feet, but with one of those slivers in her back right calf, she's struggling to stand up. Scarlet is in the middle of Salim's Middle Eastern, and she has frozen. Julia, Jack, Elvin.
Yeah, we went out the back to run for the storage.
Yeah, I believe we did that.
I'm going to, so I just uploaded a visual reference for Rush. I am re-uploading a map of the Pleasant Glades trip. So, 3 of you are making a run for Schultz Road to get to the back entrance of the Gatehouse store. Alright. 3 of you make a mad dash. Start to cross the private parking Gatehouse storage. And you see the look of a garage door. It's where people in their vehicles can pull up into an internal garage where they can upload their property and then take it into the storage facility proper. Agent Emily,
yes.
roll to take another shot at the Avatar. right. What is your firearm skill?
31, and my firearms is 50.
All right, that hits. That hits. That's good. Good. Let me go ahead and fix the music because the music stopped. Here we go. All right, so you unleash another volley and go ahead and roll for damage on your pistol.
How would I roll that?
All right, so your pistol is a Glock 19. You roll 1d8. You open fire on the Avatar. You strike it. It turns. And it roars. Guttural. At this moment, you see Velma stand up and start making a half-lipped run towards the front entrance of Gatehouse Storage. Monstrosity as its focus.
I'm going to then. So, how far exactly did she get? Or is she just now starting to run?
No, Velma's currently, as we're speaking, making it to the front.
Okay. Once I feel like she's most likely going to get there without much trouble, I'm going to take front for it, but also still have my gun still kind of focused on the Avatar behind me, if I can.
The Avatar is between you and that path.
Okay. So, hold on, let me look at the map.
You're right there at Sleep's Mills.
Okay, pinpoint exactly where you think we would be.
You're right there at the door.
And the Avatar's right there at the door?
Right there in between you, the door, and where Velma ran.
Okay.
You would have to run at the monster to get past it and go that direction. Where do you want to go?
So there would be a way around, or no?
I mean, you're leaving yourself completely vulnerable to attack. There's no cover.
I guess I'll do that. Try.
Sure. You make a mad dash, try and run past it. It unleashes more of those crystalline flesh shards. They miss. Manage to make it past it. But it goes for another attempt.
Ooh, I'm at 1 now.
You fall to the ground. It strikes you up your leg and your kidneys. You think, this is it. And at that moment, you hear a shout and a plate crashing. Turn to look, and Scarlet is at the front entrance of the building, throwing plates like frisbees, trying to distract the monster. Now, breaking that action. Eldred.
Yes.
Jack.
Yes.
You have all made it to the back entrance of Gatehouse Storage. The loading door is closed, lock the keypad.
Can you re-say that again? Sorry.
I'm sorry. The three of you have made it to the back loading entrance of Gatehouse Storage. The garage door is shut closed with a keypad.
Like numbers. Wasn't there like other numbers and then all the guy got sent? Am I remembering?
You have the keys to unit. You have a key for unit 52 in Gatehouse Storage. There's also a smaller cylindrical tube that is on the key. Looks electronic.
Try to like wave it around.
Alright, what are the two of you doing at this time? Eldred and Jack.
Is there a door next to the like dock?
Yes.
I'm gonna try the handle.
It's locked.
I'm gonna search around for any kind of clues. I guess see if I can look around for any windows, anything.
Go ahead and do a search roll. /roll 1d100. You have to roll under your search skill.
Yeah.
Julio, go ahead and make that same roll.
Eldrin try to kick in the
Oof. I didn't.
Jack, you don't see anything that in this situation that can help. You can attempt. By the way, Eldrin, you can attempt. pushing to the right.
I would still like to try to kick him in the door. What should I roll?
Roll unarmed combat.
I just rolled an unarmed combat.
Alright. Start kicking at the door. Its heavy steel frame is standing up to your kicks, but you're hitting it.
1 over. God dang it.
You hurt your foot a little bit.
Ouch.
What do you do, Julio?
So have I like messed with my?
Okay, so you're pushing it over to the right?
Yeah.
All right. You see a slot just about the same diameter as that little electronic tube on the keychain.
There, see, you know what it is.
You can't stick your finger in it. It's too small, but it fits the diameter of the little electronic thing you can wave around from the keypad.
Yes, then of course I push it in.
A chime and a green LED lights up, and as the garage door begins to slowly pull up. At this moment in time, Rush, you are coming down the road. Pleasant Glades strip. You're running a little behind. You had to make sure the house was secure before you left. As you come up towards the parking lot, you see a woman firing a handgun. And when you look and see what she's firing at, roll sanity. So, Rush, down in games where we're making the rolls, you're going to want to type /roll space 1D100.
Who's on mute?
Oh,
There's stuff in my throat.
that's okay. We get it.
I was listening though.
You're going to want to go ahead and make that sanity check.
Something. 1D100. Shit.
/roll space 1D100. Delta key takes the
Roll /roll.
space.
Sounds like me on a battlefield. Space.
There's one D100. No spaces. Very good. That's over. Actually, that counts as a success.
Alright. Yeah.
You lose
I see some shit.
one point of
Sensitive
sanity.
taste.
You lose 1 point of sanity.
take everything in. But then I tromp on the gas and ram it right into the TV looking thing that's out.
Oh shit.
Okay. Roll for drive.
Copy.
He's gonna ram this thing with his vehicle. What's your drive skill?
Oh,
Oh, I sent you your character sheet.
where?
In our direct messages, there's the PDF file for Joshua Rush. It's 40, so you fail. Alright, so you ram the accelerator, and all of you at this point here would be blocking. Agent Emily, you see this. And what vehicle is Rush driving?
Lifted armored Volkswagen.
Alright, what color is it?
It's all black.
You
Black
see
light.
this little Volkswagen that has been lifted, so it's raised. It's armored with plating all over this thing. This thing looks like something out of Mad Max. Hear its powerful engine roar. This thing goes straight to ram into the Avatar at max, at high speed. And this thing just twists, morphs into a fractal shape. Almost like, you ever seen one of those black and white hypnotizing symbols? It just completely avoids without actually physically moving out of the way. And the armored Volkswagen goes straight into the wall of Gatehouse Storage. Rams right in. Just breaks right through.
Sounds like that's to me.
And Julio, Eldrin, Jack, you all hear and then feel the impact.
Are we supposed to respond to that, or?
Yeah, you guys are basically at this point as it's happening. The garage door is just about at your guys' height. You guys get inside. You hear an engine roar, tires squeal, a car accelerating, and smash right into the building.
Did I hear anything else after that?
No.
I guess we will be trying to rush it.
Alright. Jack, Eldrin.
Yep.
You guys hear the same thing Julio does. As the garage door is about up enough for you guys to get in, you hear a vehicle swerving and start to accelerate, and you hear it smash into what you assume is gatehouse storage from reverberations.
Eldrin is going to rush in. He's gonna like duck under and run. to see if, like, what happened. If he assists in any way, if someone's hurt or something.
Alright. So, 3 of you rush the gatehouse storage. As you guys rush it, the lights start turning on. You see a stairwell with signs pointing to each floor and all of the unit numbers. The second floor has Unit 52.
Eldrin is going to look back at Jack and Julio and say, you guys go ahead and head up to the unit. I'll check on the staff.
I nod, and then I look at you and I say, "Phone," and I run up the stairs.
It's right on his tail.
Alright. Eldrin, you head deeper into the first floor, heading towards the sound. And as you come up, you see rubble. The light from outside peering in. And you see an armored black Volkswagen that is lifted. It looks like something out of Mad Max. Rush.
Yeah.
You ran. You were so certain you were going to hit this thing. And then you went through it.
I grasped the steering wheel as hard as I could. Big massive arm held me back from getting my head. I slide out the window and bend over a little bit and take a look and see if I hit it. But it was still there.
Alright.
I tried to and I pull my gun from the holster and I aim it. Not yet pulling the trigger, but thinking about it.
Alright. At this point, Eldrin, you see this. You see this absolute unit of a man just slide out.
Unit, I'm going to rush over. But like time pull his arm down and be like, no, don't shoot. He will draw it to us.
What are you doing? Get off me, I gotta stop this.
That's what we're trying to do. But you're not going to stop it by shooting it.
Baby can't hurt it. This gun ain't gonna hurt it. What are we doing? Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. Why did you just crash into the building?
I tried to hit this damn wobbly thing out there. And then whenever I do it, hit this damn wall. And here you are, that's pretty quick.
Alright, is this
Stopping me from shooting.
Alright, at this moment. Yep, you're still on the ground.
I was gonna say that I was gonna try and get it involved.
Alright. You struggle at first. Get yourself upright. You feel so good. But there's just too much riding on this right now. At this moment, you've seen the vehicle go into the building. The avatar turned to Scarlet. You have two choices. Attempt to intervene with Scarlet. Monster. still looking terrified at the monster, but still trying to throw plates. Barely acknowledging, but she runs back into the building as the avatar
And then I'm gonna
approaches
try to.
Salim's.
And then we're gonna try to make a bum rush for the gatehouse.
All right. At this point, Eldrin, Rush, you see Agent Emily running. Well, not even running. She's barely standing upright. You can see her stumbling with every step. She's got the spikes running up her legs and into her kidneys. She is in critical condition. You're both quite surprised that she's even moving at all and not just outright dead at this point.
Once I see what's his name again?
Eldrin?
Eldrin. 'Cause I don't recognize the other guy.
Yeah, you don't know who this guy is.
I kind of give him like a confused look, but I don't really have time to. I don't really have the energy, and as soon as I see Eldrin, I'm like, we need to get in now. I'll show you what to do.
Grab me with your confused look. I'm
I'll
just
show you
gonna
what
kind
to
of
do.
give
Whoa,
that, like,
everyone's
look.
talking over each other. Eldrin, you go ahead.
As she looks over with a confused look, I'm just gonna kind of like give like a shrug and rush over to like assist her in making her way.
Right, and Rush. What did you say?
Rip off the sleeve of my shirt and run up to her and ask her if she needs help. And if I can help heal her wound with the sleeve of my shirt by applying the tourniquet above the cut.
I can do it quickly.
Take no time at all.
Roll a one for first aid. Yep, you managed to. So there's not much you can do tourniquet-wise for her in her stomach or in the shards on her back around the kidneys, but you can apply a tourniquet to her leg and do so successfully.
Head on to slow down the bleeding at least a little bit more until we can get her to safety.
Alright, I guess the two of you basically get her by the arms and are helping her through the building at this point.
That's affirmative.
At this point, as you guys are heading away, you hear Velma shout out, "Scarlet!" And you hear pattering of shoes on pavement as Velma runs back out.
What's that? What's going on?
The monster screams again. And then loud crashing sound of something striking on metal direction. The rest of the strip around sides. Julio and Jack. You guys make it up to the second floor in 52. You also feel the reverberation and crashing noise from outside.
look more puzzled and might be kind of more like speed rushing at this point, because like he's really scared of the anomaly at that point, so he's kind of paranoid, like, you know.
I'd be more in a rush to get this shit over.
Yeah, like I wouldn't like it would be more like
Not
I'm here to-
not ignoring it, but like being like, okay, there's shit going on, but we need to keep going.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys arrive at Unit 52. You have the key.
Shit. Okay, so what does this unit look like?
So it's like most standard internal unit storage facilities. It's a big rolled up garage door. Roll up door.
Is there anything odd about it?
No, looks pristine.
Open it if you want me to.
Julio is like, he will open it and he starts to say the prayer first.
Right. You open up the door and slide it up, and a light turns on above. Immediately, you find a rather large storage unit, filled to the brim with all sorts of things. But most intriguing, in the center, under the light, is a chair. Inside the chair is a man, a white man, bald, covered in tattoos from head to toe. He's wearing a stain with blood, white beater, and blue jeans. He is covered in rope at the torso. His hands are chained to the chair, and his feet, his ankles are chained to the chair as well. He is unconscious.
Whisper. We're supposed to do now. It's not for his safety, so.
Especially with that thing around.
At the same time, Rush, Emily, Eldred. You guys are making your way up to Unit 52? Alright, you are not far behind. Only a moment later, as the two of you, Jack and Julio, are talking about the man in the Unit 52 storage, you hear footsteps.
Turn around and see if I can see anything.
Yep. As you turn around to look, Rush, Eldred, Emily, you see Jack standing in the entryway of Unit 50. It is open.
I'm gonna try and shuffle ahead of them, closer to the guy strapped in the chair. And I'm pretty sure
I struggle to keep her with her. Keep her under.
I'm gonna try to do like the
Alright. So, Rush, what are you attempting to do?
Stay with her to keep her on her feet.
Eldred, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do the same thing as Rush. Just try to keep her on her feet so that way we can get this underway.
Julio, Jack, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go keep an eye on the stairs.
Yes, same. More like Julio sees that you're doing something. He's just gonna keep a lookout for that other, being, the attitude.
You guys can hear no more roars. Everything is kind of come to a moment of pause. There's no more crashing sounds. No more roars. Emily, go ahead and make an occult.
Cultural. Okay. You ready to do that? Out of out of 10.
All right. Go ahead and mark your 10 and make it 11.
Got it.
All right. You attempt to recite one of the tattoos on his left inner forearm. But you're having difficulty pronouncing it correctly. You can tell that you are not reciting it correctly. It was Ethan that was always good at this kind of thing.
I just yelled, shit! Damn you, Ethan! Can I try it one more time?
Certainly. Go ahead and make another roll.
Really? Literally the same.
All right. Reciting the spell doesn't seem to be working. Everything kind of dies to a quiet. You're all just kind of standing there.
I'm gonna whisper, not yet. Well, normally talk, but try not to be super loud, and ask if there's anything else inside the storage locker that could help us, other than, the cursed guy.
Well, there
I'm
is
gonna
a...
look around and see if I can.
Well, you know that Ethan and Eric have been storing lots of gear in this green box. Do you guys want to take a slower look at the green box's contents?
Well, I'm gonna look to see where I think they would have stashed it.
Oh, it's all over the place. There's boxes and all sorts of gear sitting around. I'll go ahead and start reading off some of the things that the people who are looking see. Sitting on top of a cardboard box is Nikon D90 digital camera. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Rush, you notice, sitting next to it, a Kamenga 3H military tritium lensatic compass with its carrying pouch.
Guess I'll go pick it up. 'Cause this could be useful.
Eldrin, you notice a hardcover book, The United Nations Conspiracy, by Robert W. Lee, published by Western Islands, 1981.
Start scooching a little closer to that book. Not gonna lie.
Jack, while you're searching, you find the Penguin Encyclopedia of Horror and the Supernatural, edited by Jack Sullivan, Viking, 1986, New York.
I'm gonna pick that up and start flipping through the pages because I'm a psychopath.
Julio, are you searching?
I would say no because I was wait. He's not just searching through like books and stuff. There's other stuff he's searching.
Oh,
right?
there's loads of shit.
Oh yeah. He's searching for stuff, but anything like books, reading wise,
Go
he's
ahead
not.
Go ahead and give me a search roll, real quick.
D100.
Yeah. Since once you do a D100, do minus 20.
So I do the D100, then just minus 20 off that.
Yep.
Okay, 71. Let me see what's my band. Yeah, I failed that.
All right. You find a half-gallon Ziploc bag filled with what you thought in the dim light was bullets, but upon closer inspection were various colors of light bright pegs. Rather large ones, too. Oversized, really. Strange. But you do see something else. Sticking out from two boxes, you find a sleek black pump action shotgun, you think? Doesn't look like any shotgun you've seen before. In gold inlay, really small on the receiver. You see 4 languages. One you recognize as an Asian language. One looks Arabic. English and some kind of Slavic language, most likely Russian. But the English words say Assassin's Whisper.
Absolutely, like takes a liking to it just because it has the gold inlay.
It has a suppressor on it.
I mean, he's already sold that it's a gun, and like he's like feels more confident if that thing tries coming in.
I'll trade you.
No. No.
All I have is a compass. And apparently a useless gun.
Eldrin would like to pass Jack the book he found.
2 books. Let's fucking go. go.
Yep. You now have a copy in hardback of The United Nations Conspiracy by Robert W. Lee, published by Western Islands, 1981.
Can I attempt to read the Penguin one?
You've been reading it.
Oh, I didn't know if I needed to roll for it or not.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
So you said there was a green chest in there? Can I open that?
There's a lot of things in here. Certainly, you open up a foot locker, and upon opening it up, you don't know what you're looking at. But Rush, you do.
Alright.
You see a 500-gram block of C4 plastic explosive,
Oh,
still in
yeah.
its demo wrapping, wrapped in shiny red paper and tissue.
My favorite. Red.
I'm sorry, did you say I found something or no? No? Did
You
did I
didn't
miss
hear me?
something? I blanked for a moment, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So so I'll repeat. You open up the chest and you notice something in there that you don't recognize. It's this kind of beige, big block, right? It's
Okay.
wrapped up in shiny red paper and tissue. But Rush comes over.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm no, thank you. Sorry.
I tell her to stand back. Then I start searching around the box. See if there's any tripwires.
Nope. It's all still in its demo wrapping. It has not been set. There's just a 500-gram block of C4 plastic explosive.
I pick up one of the bricks and I throw it. So you can take it. It's safe. As long as there ain't no charge in it, you're safe. You can take as much as you want.
Kindly I'll let you, deal with the weird unknown block.
Okay.
At this point, Emily, what are you doing?
I was looking as well.
As you guys are, I guess at this point, everybody's more or less, except for Jack, who's reading, you're all just kind of searching the contents.
Julio's admiring his new weapon. Like he's
All right.
he
I
stopped
haven't took
searching
my
after he
eye
got
off the
it.
creepy guy in the bloody wife beater. If that's what you're asking.
I'm sorry.
The creepy guy in the wife beater with the tattoos.
What
That
about
was
him?
standing there.
No, he's not standing. He's chained up like
Yeah.
an interrogation victim.
Yeah, I haven't
Unconscious.
taken my eye off him.
All right.
That lady was spitting some googly got mad at him.
She was reading his tattoos. Yeah, he's covered in a lot of text rather than like images.
That is sketchy.
All right. For everyone that's searching, I'm going to go ahead and start reading off everything you guys find. Okay? All right. So there's the Nikon D90 digital camera with a memory card in it. There's the Kamenga 3H military tritium lensatic compass with its carrying pouch that Rush saw next to it. You guys have already found 2 books, The Penguin Encyclopedia of Horror and the Supernatural, and The United Nations Conspiracy by Robert W. Lee. You found a green chest with several blocks of 500-gram blocks of C4 plastic explosive, still in its demo wrapping, wrapped in shiny red paper and tissue. Julio has found a sleek black pump-action weapon, not recognizable as any commercial model or manufacturer, with the only markings on it being the words Assassin's Whisper in small gold print engraved on the receiver in Russian, English, Chinese, and Arabic. The only one you guys recognize is the English. You also find some ammo for it. Julio. Looks to be about 24 rounds loose on the floor. Doesn't look like any bullet you've seen before. There's a generic looking flat of 24 canned energy drinks. There's a duct tape label on the plastic wrapping that reads, "Not for caffeination."
I feel like Julio would just pocket one of them.
All right.
Not reading the text, just like, oh, it's a drink.
All right. There's a VHS video cassette sitting on top of a crate that's been flipped over, sitting on a box. There's something in cramped, illegible letters that are written on the label in green ink. Nothing else on it. No manufacturer labels, anything of that nature. Rush, you also notice a British issue L3A1 bayonet with its scabbard. And 3, in a crate, barrels facing up, 3 unloaded 12-gauge sawed-off pump-action shotguns. The only model you immediately recognize is a Game Bird Model 10, manufactured by Smith & Wesson.
Nice.
Elton will go ahead and grab one.
Everybody, come grab here's some weapons. I have a feeling we're about to get some. So everybody arm up.
There's no ammo, unfortunately.
That's fine. Elton has an,
Well, that's
Elton has an
you use
idea.
it as a bat.
Elton has an idea.
Let's hear it.
So, what if we wake up the creepy cursed guy and force him to recite the ritual? We can keep him at gunpoint. He doesn't need to know we don't have rounds.
Out of character, I don't even know if that's wise. Ain't gonna lie.
Maybe he passed out from exhaustion and all that noise outside stopped. If we wake him
captured
up,
Have I learned anything from these books, Dakota?
Nothing new in your previous paranormal research. It's a general resource on the paranormal.
Go ahead, sorry.
Emily, you realize something.
Go on.
You get an idea to read the tattoo backwards.
Oh shit.
And what I mean by that is not like attempting to read something like backwards like you're some kind of electronics, but the words are printed in reverse. So if you read them in reverse, you'll read them correctly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that out.
All right. Roll for a sand test. succeed.
29. 1 second.
That succeeds.
Cool.
Alright, so let me go ahead and make my roll. Alright. And at that moment,
What happened?
don't worry. I'm just changing the music.
Dun dun dun.
At that moment, you hear the earth-shattering roar again. And thudding. And it gets louder, closer to the building. And at that moment, the man in the chair raises his head. Begins
I'm gonna punch him.
I was about to smack him in the fucking book. That was stupid.
I'll clobber him with my left hand.
Alright, roll for unarmed attack. Actually, screw that. You hit him. What you're gonna do is roll for damage. So you are gonna roll. You are gonna roll 1d12. No. 1d4, sorry. Damn it. I set all of his weapons and he didn't die for the first time. Bullshit. Crack him right on the jaw. He shuts up. Turns to just staring down. He's just waiting. His smile remains, but he won't look up at any of you.
I'm gonna.
Roar happens again, and at this point it sounds like it's coming from the other side of the exterior wall of Gatehouse Storage, right next to you guys.
So,
Can I recite it again?
We have another phone. We have a burn.
You wouldn't know about the burn phones.
Does anybody have a cell phone? Who's got a cell phone? I'll use this other phone to trigger the C4 off at the distance. has some fun. Does anybody agree that we blow this place to shit if that thing comes in here?
That weird money we find, and he's trying to load it into that weird pump shop.
Alright. Take the bullet and it slides right in. It's almost like a rifle.
Now Julio's just trying to possibly.
I'm gonna take the camera. I know no one's grabbed it.
I'm gonna pull my 357 from my shoulder holster and pop this tree right between his eyes.
Yes.
Can I decide if one's
I shoot him in the head.
Do you want to?
do I roll again?
Yes, you'll roll for sanity. Rush. Are you wanting to shoot him in the head? Shoot him? What were you asking?
I guess I can stand down and let her try to read this thing one more time. But if it doesn't work, I'm fucking between the eyes.
That fails. Roll 1d6. Sand loss.
Alright, second.
At this point, thudding on the wall begins to shake. And a small crack begins to form. The avatar is attacking. It's attempting to break through the wall to get to you. What do you do?
So, does Eldrin realize how she's reading the tattoos? Like in a backward state?
That would... Roll for human.
Roll for
Actually,
what?
no, roll alertness.
And then while they do that, I'm gonna try to do a big brain move. I'm gonna take a couple pictures of him with this camera. Like his whole body.
Okay. Take several successful images of different angles of them while all this is going on. Julio, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Making a calendar.
That is a 57, that is a fail.
If we have to run away, we can still read the ritual from far away.
Outstanding. Good thing.
The Eldrin does not realize, and he's just going to attempt to read one of the tattoos out loud.
He opens up that energy drink that he pocketed at this point, thinking it's about to be a fight.
What is Rush doing right
Still trying to figure if I'm gonna shoot this fool in the head.
Okay. Emily, what are you doing right now?
At this point, I'm just wildly panicking.
still say we make that.
Still trying to
bomb out
read
C4.
this shit. Is that my ability?
By the way, your sanity has dropped 2 points. We're now at 6. Alright, you're attempting to read the ritual again?
Yeah.
Are both you and Eldritch attempting to read the same ritual?
No, Eldrin's reading one of the other copies.
I'm reading the one on the back of his head, right?
No, you're reading the one on his left forearm.
I'm gonna
I
read the
will
one
read
on
the
the back
right
of his
one.
head.
You're reading the one on the back of his head?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll Sam. Both of you.
Okay. That is an 83, my good sir. My sanity is currently 98.
Alright, you both succeed.
1976.
Nothing discernible happens when you read Eldrin. But Emily, roll 1d6. Or 3d6, sorry. No, 1d6.
Which one is it?
Roll 1d6. All right. I'm going to make a roll here myself. And at that moment, the wall crumbles as you all see this thing break through the wall. Everyone roll sanity.
God damn it!
That is a 55.
All right, you take 1 point of sanity damage, Eldrin. Rush.
89.
I rolled 89.
Oh, 16.
Rush, you fail your sanity roll.
About to lose it here, man.
So I want you to roll. $1d8. The rest of you all take 1 point of sanity damage. Good. Close but no cigar. given this situation, given that you're looking at something, you're looking upon something that could not be. And the fact that you guys are more or less trapped on the second floor and in the storage unit as this thing has just punched concrete and rebar. Fight, flight, or freeze. You have lost enough sand points to earn temporary insanity. What is your response?
Fight.
The rest of you notice as Rush begins screaming at the top of his lungs in utterly aggressive war. As he begins unloading his pistol. Roll for firearms.
D100.
Yep.
Shotgun by the barrel since I have no ammo for it. Use it like a baseball bat. I'm gonna ready myself.
Take a picture of this thing with this camera.
Right, you attempt to take a picture of this thing. When it displays the picture taken, it is just a jumbling mess. You can't make out anything. It's like... It looks like some of the older cell phones when you drop it and you crack the screen and there's just like Technicolor going on. Yeah. Alright. Julio, what are you doing?
Julio takes aim at the creature after he gets done taking the trying to take the picture of it, and fires his shot with his cool-looking shotgun.
Alright, you fired your pump. Go ahead and roll firearms.
I think you hit it.
Alright, I want you to roll... realize something. You hit, not only did you crit, you also hit it. Now let's see. Go ahead and make the dice roll regardless.
And then I feel like this. What?
1d12 plus 2.
Rest in piss, Cthulhu man.
And then it just dissipates.
Okay. Julio still doesn't think it's dead. He immediately puts another shell in the shotgun.
Emily,
Mhm.
you already know that it's not gone. You have maybe a few minutes to prepare. Do you tell them?
About what?
You know it's going to come back.
Oh, yes, yes. It's going to come back. It's not dead.
Well, shit.
Just remarks is like, I have more of these. Like, now he's confident.
It's probably just pissed off and ran somewhere else.
I could try to help you with some of that googly moogly stuff doing on the one dude in the storage.
Yes, if you could. Ethan was better at this kind of stuff, but he's not here now.
Well, you got the
Can
bug
Elton
guy
do
on your
something?
side now.
Wait, what was that?
I said, can Eldrin do something?
What would Eldrin like to do?
Eldrin would like to, in a state of uneasiness as he can't do anything to help in the situation, he's gonna look at the guy, shotgun like a bat in his hand, scream, "How do we get rid of this thing?" And he's just gonna like whack him in the side.
I'm gonna put my Glock to his temple.
I'm gonna start sketching in my book that I like writing in all the time, all the symbols all over this dude's body.
I'm gonna pick him up and throw him. I'm gonna pick this guy up and throw him at the thing coming at us.
Okay, my scatterbrain is going everywhere in every which direction. So, Eldrin, what are you doing?
Eldrin is going to scream, "How do we get rid of this thing?" and like club him in his side with the shotgun.
I put my Glock to his temple,
I'm sketching all the symbols all over
trying
this
to
guy's
like
body in
shake
my
him
book.
awake.
He is awake. He's just staring at the ground, and he seems completely unfazed by anything you guys do or say.
I guess Julio will like point a shotgun at him, like with them, and be like, "Motherfucker, like, tell us what the fuck we need to know."
He looks up at you and presses his forehead to your barrel.
Well, we know that he wants to die, so don't shoot him. Ain't that right, tattoo man?
All he does is lock eyes with you, Julio, and he smiles. Big, wide grin.
Julio then asks Emily, like, why is he chained up in the first place?
Because he's the reason that thing is out here in the first place.
Is it bad if we give the thing to him or no?
Probably.
I don't know. Why is he chained up if the thing cannot get to him?
I lean down and I look at the dude and I say, "So, Mr. Tattoo Guy, not exactly sure what your name is because we're not really on talking terms, obviously. You just like to fucking smile a lot like a psychopath, which you probably fucking are. But if you're so all high and mighty and you think you're gonna, that thing's gonna kill all of us, or you're gonna kill all of us, mind answering a couple fucking questions? Just, just to do so, since, you're so confident. What more could it hurt, right?
Should ask your friend here for answers.
Well, you see, I'm not asking my friend, I'm asking you, dumbass.
I have nothing to give.
Alright, fucking coward. And I get up.
Okay, Julio has a plan on how to get him to talk. Alright. Julio takes off his shirt and wraps it around the guy's face. Then he takes the energy drinks and starts opening them and starts waterboarding him.
Waterboarding fucking energy drinks.
All right, so you bend him back and start just pouring this caffeine.
Well, pretty much after I wrap his face with my shirt, I kick him down, and then I just start pouring start waterboarding him. Gently.
Okay, and nobody's attempting to stop this. Yes.
I tell him,
No, I want to
don't
whack him in his
don't
shin
kill
while he's
him
down.
because he obviously wants to die. You can assume that. And knowing that thing, well, what Miss Agent Lady here was saying, if that thing can die and come back, so can he. And I guarantee you, he will not come back in chains. So I would be very careful.
Don't worry, waterboarding's harmless.
You say that until he purposely drowns himself with waterboarding.
All right, so you're pouring the can?
Yeah.
Are you right on top of him where you would get splashed on?
I would say so. It's a pretty messy thing.
All right. As the liquid leaves the can and begins to fall on his wrapped face, immediately steam begins to pull up as the contents of the liquid begin to burn through the shirt and then begin to burn through his skin. Some of it splashes back on you, Julio. Roll 1d6. Who do we lose?
You got Sam.
Oh, okay.
4.
All right.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage as it begins to burn through the skin on the surface of your arms.
Okay. What type of burn? Like a bad
Acid.
Like a bad battery burn, or hydrochloric acid dissolving all the way type shit.
Battery burn.
Okay. Fair enough.
But just a little bit faster.
Okay.
So, not a very good idea.
Are you talking now?
He says nothing.
Are any of the marks on him changed at all, warped from the burn?
No, because he's only really pouring it on his face, but any of the tattoos that are on his temples or the cheeks or whatever that the liquid is going down through, it's starting to burn through that skin.
I look at him and I say, "Oh, this poor little baby's tattoos getting smudged up."
Does he have tattoos on his feet?
Yes, his entire body is covered in tattoos.
I'm assuming I've written down all the stuff all over his body already in my book.
You haven't had time nearly to do that.
Oh. Did the picture come out okay?
Oh yeah, the pictures you've taken.
All right, so I'm gonna like hand the pictures over to the
Well,
actually, sorry,
it's
go
all
ahead.
digital. It's all digital on the camera.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna start trying to do these symbol things too, like what the agent was doing.
All right, Eldrin, what are you doing?
I want to rip off his shirt. I want to like rip open the front and look at the tattoos on his chest to see if there's any indication of which tattoo does what.
Okay, you start tearing off the shirt, and there's more text tattoos, but no images or arrows or anything.
How many cans of
There's
that stuff?
24 in the flat.
All right, Julio.
after-
Julio starts passing them to to everybody.
Alrighty.
All right. Everyone except Emily and Rush roll sand. As you realize that you're about to torture this man, regardless of the fact that he's an evil piece of shit, you're about to torture a man in the most disgustingly brutal way you can with what you have available.
$17.
All right. You all succeed your rolls. Since this is mundane, you lose no sanity. Rush, what are
I
you
can
doing?
lose any more sanity.
Rush, what are you doing right now?
Oh no, I thought I went insane. I might be punching the walls.
Well, it's more or less kind of as soon as he got shot and it dissipated, you stopped screaming.
Gotcha.
Can I roll to try to like read some of the stuff on him?
Roll alertness. Emily, what are you doing right now?
Roll alertness.
It has been a minute and a half.
Shit.
I don't know what you're saying. That's what I've been doing.
So what are you doing?
I'm continuing to do the ritual. That's what
Roll a
I've been trying
sand.
to do.
Roll a sand check. What did you get, Jack?
84.
You succeed.
No.
No?
84. No.
Oh shit! What's your
Oh.
sand?
Oh no! I thought.
Oh
you
no
said
no no
roll
no no no!
alertness.
You were rolling alertness, so no. You're having trouble understanding the format. A lot of this is in Latin.
Good to know.
Got a 14.
Hey, wait, what was on that VCR tape and that TV?
Well, there was no TV. It was just a flipped over milk crate on top of a box,
Oh, I thought
and
the
there
TV
was the tape was just sitting on top of it. All right, go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
Who, me?
Yep. All right. At that moment, all of you hear, and it almost as if it's from far away, you hear the roar as it distorts, gets higher pitched, almost as if it's screaming in pain. And then that feeling of pressure just lifts. All of you can inherently tell that it is gone.
Is it gone? It looks like it dissipated. It just vaporized. I think you did it. Well done.
All of you feel an immediate lifting of pressure off of your shoulders.
I've been in some close calls, but nothing like that.
So
What do we do now?
what's up with the guy? Is he doing anything?
Well, Julio, were you attempting to pour more of the energy drink on him?
I was thinking about it, but kind of more. I was just more like the reason why I passed them to everybody was more like, okay, if the creature comes back, we at least have another weapon. You know, we can just throw it, have it bust, and spray everywhere on the creature.
You all turn. Well, not all of you, but who was particularly interested in Tattoo Man?
Wyatt.
It was.
Jack?
Eldrin definitely was.
I tried to
Eldrin?
shoot him, but I missed.
Anyone who's paying attention to the man, he stares. He screams out for a moment at the top of his lungs, a pained, anguished cry. He starts hyperventilating, his eyes darting around the room. And then he jerks his head, he starts turning his head down to like he's looking in the direction of his right armpit. And then a rapid movement of his neck, he snaps his own neck
Oh shit.
with one quick movement of just his head. His head lolls forward. He is dead.
Fucking coward.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to,
It begins to rain pretty heavily, and the rain is coming through the massive broken hole in the wall of the second floor of Gatehouse Storage. What do you all do?
I'm going to, sink to the floor, get into a corner, and call that number again.
I'm gonna grab the camera. Grab both
You-
books. I've been.
1 second, Jack. Emily, you do not have a burner phone on you, but you do know that Julio, Eldrin, Jack, pretty much all of the kids who were with you grabbed one at least.
Alright, I'm gonna look to Julio and, like, gesture with my hand out.
Tosses her the phone, no problem. Like,
And I'm gonna start dialing it.
You dial the number.
I'm gonna
Do you
start
put it-
stuffing my pockets with that C4.
All right, you've acquired some C4, 500 gram blocks. You call the line, and it rings, and it rings, and it rings. And then you hear the click of someone picking up the phone. Go. A deep, gravelly voice commands.
It's Emily. It's done. It's gone.
To clarify, is this on the ear or have you put it on speaker?
On ear.
Okay. Good. Status report. What's the situation at Pleasant Glades?
Besides the massacre, most of the kids are accounted for except for Velma and Skylar? What's her name? Was that it, Dakota? Skylar?
Scarlet.
Scarlet. My bad.
No, you're good. We have 2 missing employees. You said there was a massacre.
At Salim's. And
Dead civilians.
Oh
Yes.
man, that means I don't get my euro with extra meat.
Yeah, you all hear this. I guess if did he actually say that, Rush?
What, that he'd have a sandwich for me?
Yeah, that upon hearing, did he actually say that in game?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all hear that.
I'm gonna attempt to see if I can find them. The 2
Find
that are
them.
lost.
We'll need to bring them all in. We can't be having witnesses like this.
The fuck you can't.
I'll call you if anything else pops up.
Wait,
Jack died. Just saying.
wait, Emily. You're in critical condition. I did make a phone call after I last got your call.
I knew what I was signing up for.
I'm sending someone to come collect all of you. He should be there within the hour.
Hey, I got a shift to finish up at the gas station.
If it's entirely... Now, again, none of you hear this because it's
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah, I know.
It says,
I gotta free my babe from the garage I just crashed into.
if you can, keep them there. Tell them whatever you need to tell them to keep them there until Agent Xerox arrives to collect all of you. We are bringing you all in for an after-action report and interviews with the surviving civilians.
I'm not sticking around. I don't trust this guy.
You don't hear any of this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on ear. She's got the cell phone to her
Like,
ear.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Alright. When should we expect him?
Given the time, 9 o'clock. He should be there within 30 minutes to an hour. Put me on speaker. I wish to address them.
Alright, I'll switch it to speaker. Hesitantly.
Hello. The voice booms over the speaker.
Hi.
Oh, hey, you again.
Yes, me again. Congratulations. You have just survived quite an experience.
go back to work now?
I am afraid not.
Damn.
I have an agent of our task force who is due to arrive on the scene shortly. We are all bringing you in for interviews and to get an after-action report from Agent Emily.
Not gonna, like, fucking kill us or anything, are ya? Look at Julio and I say, "Why is he not talking?"
Did you really just ask me that?
Yes.
How old are you?
22.
Yeah, that explains it.
Hey.
No, I am a member of the federal government. We are all agents of the federal government. No, we are not going to kill you. But how this situation plays out is very dependent on the next several hours.
Do I hear this now?
Oh yeah, you hear all of this since she put it on speaker.
Okay, I ain't sticking around. I don't trust the government.
Who is that? I don't remember that voice.
And none of your
Don't-
concern.
He kind of showed up randomly. I'm not sure who he
A
is.
civilian?
Seems to be. From what I can tell, anyways.
So what is your name, if I may ask?
My name?
Yes, sir.
I only go by one name. It is Rush. Who the hell are you?
My name is Alphonse, and I am the director of this federal task force. Do you have any idea what you've stumbled upon tonight?
I have no clue. I just seen people that needed help. And a creature of unknown origin that blew my mind.
Indeed, an encounter with the unnatural is disturbing, to put it lightly.
But in my experience, I do not trust the government.
You don't trust the government?
No.
Then you are a wise man, Mr. Rush. But the way you're talking sounds like you understand a little bit of that.
Too much.
Why don't you come in and have a conversation with us? And you can make your decision then about how you feel about this situation. We could really use your help with getting a clearer picture of what's been going on here.
Not gonna do it for nothing.
I'm sure we can come to a mutually beneficial agreement.
It's because I'm just a traveling mechanic. I fix things here, fix things there. I don't have a lot of money. And I got work to do. I don't need to be messing around with a federal agent. But I will come along. But you cross me, you'll be sorry.
I am not in the business of crossing American citizens.
American citizens, eh? You talk about, you say it's like you're in the third person, like you're not even an American.
I'll have you know, sir, I've been serving my country for over 55 years.
Your country as in what country?
The United States of America, sir.
Well, you're gonna have to show me that documentation when I meet up.
I'm sure that can be arranged.
I have a fella here that seems to be a scribe. I'll have him write everything down. We'll use that against you.
No,
Ag-
that's not wise.
But I'll come along. He's gonna write down everything anyway. He's probably writing right now, ain't you, scribe?
As he looks over, I am writing the entire conversation down.
I'm gonna.
Julio at this point is just like looking in disappointment now.
All right. Well,
I have a family to get back to. I can't be out all night. My family kind of relies on me.
Trope, was it?
I don't know how you got my last name, but yes.
I would remain calm. There's nothing for you to be worried about now. The monster is gone.
Yeah, but
I'm
for how
not worried
long?
about the monster. Just need to get back to my family. Can't be gone all night, you know.
I understand that, but you understand that this is a federal law enforcement operation. I do require your cooperation, and I promise you we will not take up more of your time than is absolutely needed, and we are willing to offer some form of compensation for your time. I'm sure you can understand with the events that you have seen tonight the gravity of the situation.
I leave nowhere without my car.
I'm sure we can do something about your vehicle, sir. Emily, we are running out of time on this conversation. Encryption is going to be ending soon. Await for Agent Xerox. He will be arriving shortly. To the rest of you, I apologize for your evening's interruption, and I look forward to be speaking with all of you soon. Have a good night. And the phone line cuts.
Julio immediately goes, "Well, we're fucked."
Yeah, he's
So
probably gonna
Emily,
fucking
what
kill us.
happens if I book it?
I'm sorry, Brandon, what did you say?
I said, Emily, what happens if I book it?
I would stop you.
You're not doing too great. I don't know if you could.
All of you underestimate me. She tries to get up.
Julio
At
just
that
says,
moment,
Julio
We
just
owe
says
it.
he's going
We owe
out
it
back
to.
to smoke.
well,
Like-
as you turn,
Hey, wait up for me.
you see a man standing in front of the entrance to Unit 52. He's just standing
Damn it, how
there.
do you get here?
He
He's
stands.
like, "Fuck."
He stands at 5'7". He has dark brown hair and glassy blue eyes. He seems really young, but his skin is pale. He's wearing a business suit, unbuttoned with a tie. Clean shaven, for the most part. It looks like there's a few spots that he missed on the jawline.
Oh, here we go.
I slowly raise the camera.
Julio just takes out his joint and just lights it there. Already, he's like,
And he's wearing distinctive round glasses with a rose-colored tint.
I knew it. We're dealing with the men in black. You can see some alien shit, and then here's these guys. And here we go.
Freaked out. Elton is going to raise the empty shotgun pointed at him as this guy just kind of appeared there.
He looks at all.
Julio just shouts out, "I have papers, dog."
He kind of tilts his head a little bit to the right, and he looks at all of you. And then he looks past all of you to Emily. Then he looks back at all of you. Hello. My name is Agent Xerox.
What are you, a cop here?
He laughs, and then immediately his face returns to a neutral expression. I will be transporting all of you to a secure location where we can have a conversation.
I raise my hand, like in a question.
Yes, Mr. Velgor.
Can I, also, nice knowing my last name, most people don't, can I go lock up the gas station first?
It's already taken care of.
Julio raises his hand.
Yes, Mr. Reyes?
You know I'm not giving up my drugs.
I don't care about your marijuana, sir.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. At this point, Julio thinks like he's getting locked up, so it's like, at least they won't take away my drugs.
I'm going to attempt to stand up and walk over.
Emily, you look like shit. What happened?
I never felt better.
You don't have to lie to me.
You need some medical attention.
Just a little bit of cold business.
Yes, and he looks down to the dead tattoo man. The Starry Wisdom New Age Healing Center. Do I have that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Eric and Ethan?
Ethan's dead. Eric, I'm not sure about him.
Was he that puddle I ran through earlier?
Looks like I'm on mortuary duty today. Fun. He adjusts his tie, takes a look at everyone. This way, please. And he motions everyone to start filing down and out of the building.
You might have a third. And I'm gonna follow him.
I don't like this. Here we go. I'll follow.
He's gonna take away my book. I know it.
You better not take my guns and my C4.
I know, like Julio's
Drugs,
just chiefing.
C4, books.
Yeah, Julio's just chiefing down on a joint right now, like profusely coughing also.
As you all head out the back to the loading door.
I've been freaking out lately, Julio. I think I could use a puff of that.
He passes it.
I choke a little. That's some good shit. Thank you.
As you all get to the loading ramp at the back of Gatehouse Storage, there is a large armored van waiting with the doors open. You can see seating in the back on the left and right side. He steps
Elgin
up.
sees this and he attempts to book it.
Roll 1d100 for me.
Also, I'm gonna lightly chide Julio for smoking. Just like-
I'm rolling for
I just
sanity
hit his
back.
shoulder.
1 point away
Hold
from
up,
greatness.
everyone. Too many people talking. Too many things happening all at once. Why did you roll Rush?
For sanity. Julio's weed was good. I think I'm straight now.
Yeah, that's not. No, that's no. We're gonna delete that for now.
What the fuck?
All right, you succeed.
Damn, he succeeds in getting away.
No,
Do I succeed?
you succeed
Oh,
in a sanity check, losing 1 point of sanity as you find yourself unable to comply with your mind's own commands. Xerox walks in front of you. Were you thinking of going somewhere?
just home. My family is waiting on me.
He
Can't
smiles.
let dinner get cold now.
He smiles, says, "Your family has already been called by the proper authorities and informed that you are going to be questioned about a criminal event here at Pleasant Glades this evening. They are not expecting you home for a little while. If you'll just step into the vehicle, I will expedite this process for you so that you can go home to your family." He smiles, an unnerving smile.
Can I ask a question first?
Certainly, I may or may not have an answer for you.
How in the hell did you stop me?
Wait,
'Cause I
what
was 1 second away from bolting. All of a sudden, my body's not responding.
He just, without showing his teeth, he just smiles again. Wide. A little too wide. Just this way, and we will get you home shortly, Mr. Trope.
Doesn't answer the question, but okay. I guess Eldrin will be the first one in the van.
I'm gonna hop in after him.
I got a shotgun.
In the back, please, sir. He
Nope, I'm gonna
smiles.
keep my eye on you.
In the back, please, sir. He's no longer smiling.
You don't tell me what to do.
Joshua
on.
Rush, I would request that you step in the back of the van.
I said I go by one name. How'd you know? Alright. I'll get in.
Thank you, he says with a smile.
It's a little tight in here.
Oh, it won't be long. He looks to Julio and Jack.
Julio is just Julio's just already fucking stoned already, so he's just like already trying to get in type deal. Like he doesn't really
Okay.
like. It's like yeah, like he just looks at Xerox and it's like yeah, and like just gets in.
I look at him. I say, "You're not gonna take away my book, are you?"
What, that little thing? A penguin book? No. No, Mr. Velko, no, I'm not.
Guess which book I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean he just straight up says, "Oh, you
I'm
mean the
gonna-
United Nations conspiracy." No, I will
Dakota,
not be taking that book. Yes?
can I whisper in his ear?
Yeah, if you're sitting at the end, yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna whisper that he has taken
Hey.
some photos and written
Hey.
down some shit.
Shut your mouth.
This is for your own good.
No, it's not.
Mr. Velko, the camera, please.
Here you go. I hand him the camera.
He takes out the memory card, slots it into his pocket, and hands you back the camera.
I ask him, "What's so special about this camera anyway? It was locked up in that storage vault."
I don't know. That's a good question.
Something you don't know. I am on the right track. And I write that down in my book, and I walk by him.
All right. He snaps his fingers, and the doors close. It takes a few moments, but you hear him get into the front of the van. There's an interior wall, so you can't see the cabin.
That was gonna be my next question. If there's a little window I could reach through and snap his neck.
The engine starts, and the van takes off. And that is where we end tonight's session.
Let's go.